After a long time, the NFL season is upon us. The last game that was played was Super Bowl 52 when the Eagles defeated the Patriots 41-33. I was very excited about that. Not only that the Eagles won, but that the Patriots lost. I don't know which one I was more excited for, but this is a new season, and this is our Primetime Picks video. Each week we'll preview the primetime games, so that's Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, and Monday Night Football. So we'll preview those each week and give you some info on those. So this week, the Thursday Night Football game, Falcons at Eagles. The Eagles are raising their Super Bowl banner. The NFL schedules it like this each year, where the home team is the reigning Super Bowl champion. So I think that's very good scheduling by them. So Falcons at Eagles. Eagles obviously won Super Bowl 52 last year, and the Atlanta Falcons were beat by the Eagles in Philadelphia in the divisional round after 4 straight attempts on first and goal, second goal, third and goal, fourth and goal. Very close game. Eagles won, obviously, to win the Super Bowl. So, as you probably know, Carson Wentz, after his ACL last season, he might be out for the first 2 weeks, but he's definitely out tonight for his game against Atlanta. So Nick Foles is the starting QB. He didn't look too good in the preseason, but last year he won a Super Bowl, so I'm not that worried. And the Eagles did add lots of key veterans in the offseason. So it's 8:30 or 8:20 on NBC. I really don't know who's going to win, but I'm going to just go with the Falcons because it's a new season.
No.
And just wait, new season. I just have, it's in my, when I can't decide, I just go with my gut. So I think the Falcons are going to win. The Falcons, their offense, Matt Ryan, their new wide receiver from the draft, Calvin Ridley, along with Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu. I think they'll beat the Falcons, but I do have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this season.
Wait,
I do have them winning the Super Bowl.
Pardon me, what do the Eagles have again? A backup quarterback that won the Super Bowl. Outside
And that
athlete.
Falcons, last season doesn't matter. This is a new season. I think the Falcons are going to win. But like I said, the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm going with the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. I hope they beat the Falcons in a close game. And so.
No, Falcons are going to win. Falcons offense, I think, as of right now, is just, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Falcons offense and Eagles defense is very tight. They're very tight. I'd have to lean towards the Eagles defense, though, as the better part. But the Eagles offense might be a little shaky just to start out the season until they get used to the new players that they brought in during free agency and stuff like that. And the Falcons defense, I think, will show up tonight. I think the Falcons will win. So Falcons are going to win that game. Sunday Night Football. Chicago Bears at Green Bay Packers. I'm predicting the Packers because Aaron Rodgers is returning after missing 9 weeks of last season. And the Packers, they did lose Jordy Nelson, but they gained Jimmy Graham, so it's kind of like even match. So I'm going to predict the Green Bay Packers to win on Sunday Night Football.
I'm putting my cheese head on. I'm going for the Packers. I think they're going to win. And I think the Bears, even though they added Khalil Mack, I don't think they'll be able to stop Aaron Rodgers in their offense.
Saying that, though, I do think that the Bears are going to be a surprise team in the NFC this season, and they actually do have a shot to make the Pro Bowl, especially with Khalil Mack now on their defensive line.
You said Pro Bowl.
Oh, they have a chance to make the playoffs. Monday Night Football doubleheader, Jets at Lions, and that is Sam Darnold's rookie debut. Quarterback for the Jets from USC. He was the 3rd overall pick. I think he's going to do pretty well in this game, especially since the Lions defense is not that great at all. So but the Jets defense is horrible, to be honest, and so is the Jets offense as well. So is the Lions defense. So, but I have the Lions winning this game. They're home. Matthew Stafford off a new contract. They have their running back they drafted from Auburn, who I think is a sleeper, Kerryon Johnson.
I'm the one that told you about him.
No, I knew about him. He was at Auburn when they lost the Peach Bowl.
I remember that. I remember Kerryon Johnson because Auburn beat Alabama. I love that game.
Anyway, I I have the Lions winning
I'm
this
going
game.
with Lions. Sam Darnold's going to be shaky. And the Jets did a pretty confident move trading away Teddy Bridgewater so they could start Sam Darnold. So I don't know how Josh McCown's
Sam
handling it.
Darnold will have a really good game, though, I think. So Sam Darnold and the Jets, it's just his team is bad. So I'm going with the Lions. Anyway, last game, 10-20 on Monday Night Football. It's an interesting game. The Rams at the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders obviously gave Coach John Gruden a contract coming out of, he retired, now he's back in the game. I think both teams will be a bust, to be honest. The Rams have Super Bowl expectations, but I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll go much farther than the NFC Championship game. So
Which is only one game after that. So that's
it's kind of stupid trading away Khalil Mack, even though the contract didn't work out. I'm going to go with the Rams to win this game, but I really don't think they have a shot at winning the Super Bowl. The players they got in the free agency, like Brandon Cooks from the Patriots, and at least they got Aaron Donald on contract. So I do think the Rams are going to win this game. They're going to destroy the Raiders, but the Rams won't make it past the divisional round in the playoffs.
I'm going with the Rams because John Gruden, it's his first game as the Raiders coaching, so I don't think they're gonna win. And Khalil Mack just got traded, and he's no pro. That's like the only reason why they were a decent team in the AFC. I don't think they're gonna be great this season, so I'm going with the Rams.
And those are our predictions for Primetime Week 1. And make sure to watch our video that we're going to upload after this. That's the Week 1 preview. There's lots of interesting games this week for NFL. But see you until then.